Meteorologist Hunter Ward here with your update on Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. We got a very interesting system that we're watching. As one moves out, another one becomes in the forefront of our meteorological perspective. So, we had about 1.25 inches of rainfall at my house over the past 18 hours. And so similar around western North Carolina. And there's another front that is coming through. It's going to warm just a hair over the next 2 days, and it's going to be time to get those any of those tulips that have came up, daffodils, anything that you want to save that is not frost and freeze tolerant. Please get those covered up. Looks like we're going to dip into the low teens on Sunday morning. And there's that chance of snowfall as well for most of western North Carolina. We'll dive into that a little bit more, but I think the cold is what's going to affect everyone. So let's go ahead and turn around to my screen. Really want to thank Red Wolf Contracting Services. All your roofing needs, you can contact Matt, CP Cruz and Company, tax and accounting services over on Hendersonville Road, and Time to Travel. They're a trusted travel agency with their sandals vacations, and they've got it all. So thank you for sponsoring the website. So you can see here on the 5-day, this 5 day is always available on AshevilleWX.com. And you can see showing a mixed bag of precipitation early Saturday morning. So looking around, Grimes Tice Anderson camera, beautiful around town. I'm just kidding. It is nasty around town, and really soggy and overcast. As you look at the bannerelt.com live camera, you can see pretty much up in the clouds, but peaks of sunshine moving in there. I'll show you the Haywood County Farm Bureau camera. I was looking at that just a minute ago, and I saw some clear blue sky as well on there. You can see up Dutch Cove there. And check this out. We've added a new camera, and we're looking for a sponsor here. This is the Swannanoa camera. You can see looking there right at I-40, and then you got US 70 as well below there that goes out to Swannanoa area and Black Mountain. So contact me, Hunter at AshevilleWX.com, if you are interested in sponsoring that camera. We got the Olivet camera over in the Alexander, North Asheville, Woodfin area. Cabbage Rose camera out in Maggie Valley. We've got the Lynn Freeman Bush, one of my favorites, downtown Hendersonville camera. And check out the Bryson City camera. Just soggy though. Look at these trees though. They've already leafed out. So this is going to become a problem with the freeze that looks to be coming. I'm concerned about a lot of these trees that are in and around the mountain communities that have already started budding out. This could be a bad year for them. Checking out Papertown in Canton. Just a beautiful morning in some locations where that blue sky is at. But the clouds are kind of clearing. I'll show you the radar here as well. And you can see that we've got a little bit of northwest flow that's set up on the border. And we could see a couple of mixed, bag of precipitation here as that cold front kind of moves through. But we'll see it kind of, revive itself, and we'll get warmer as the day progresses Thursday and into Friday. But a chance for a few snow showers up there in the higher elevations, probably above 4,500 feet. So looking around, we'll go ahead and just talk about what I know you guys are here to see about the potential for snow and cold. So here's what the most recent GFS model shows. This is the 6Z model. Came around 4 a.m. this morning. We'll have another one that comes out, starts around 10:45. And so I'll post some pictures if there's anything I need to update you guys on, but mainly just kind of getting the feel of what this low pressure is going to do. So starting to remind me of what we saw here the past, that overflow event here late January, where we saw 5 or 6 inches in places like Swannanoa. Got a real high pressure here, got that low pressure that kind of runs up the apps and then bombs out along the coast, and then we get these streamers that develop here. Really cold, that real cold sets up And, I think there's a chance for a little bit higher end snowfall potential, especially along the North Carolina border counties. Let's zoom this in. Pivotal weather's been having a little bit of problem this morning, but I want to show you guys the cold. Yeah, see, this is what we've been getting all morning. So I had this up. Let's see if we can at least get, this is somewhat frustrating. All right, so we'll show the temperatures here. Maybe I can get it to zoom in. Maybe. Yes, all right, here we go. So GFS, what it's showing temperature-wise. So if you've been having problems with weather models this morning, Pivotal Weather doesn't seem to be responding too well. So here's the temperatures. This is Friday afternoon. You're going to get almost to 60 Friday afternoon. So I'm sure several of you guys are going to make the comment, gosh, it's 60 today. Can't believe it's going to snow tomorrow. It happens in March. It happens in the southeast sometimes. And so we're going to watch this happen. Watch this cold front come in now. Here it sweeps in. So by 10 a.m., it looks to be here Saturday morning. Look at that, 31, 10 a.m., and then 27 by 1 p.m. The temperature, you reach your high around midnight Sunday or Saturday night. So by 7 p.m. it looks to be 16 degrees, then 14 degrees by 1 a.m. Sunday. Watch this. Drops down to 12. So not as low as what we were seeing yesterday. I posted a map that showed 6 degree reading here. So, some of those valley locations, those real low valley locations and those higher peaks could get low as 4 or 5 degrees. But I think the farther south you go, I think, low to mid teens is what we're going to settle on. That's still extremely cold. That's still going to kill probably even stuff that you have covered, unfortunately. And I have tulips coming up. I have daffodils out. I have some broccoli in the ground. All these are kind of test things. This happens in March. This has happened before. And, it's just kind of one of those things you have to take with a grain of salt and think about it when you're planning things, and then try to cover up, get that frost fabric today. Try to go to your local supply and find out if they have frost fabric, or if not, get sheets. You can use makeshift sheets as well to cover plants, but it's going to be a good idea to get those plants covered. Those frost and freeze tolerant plants that have already started leafing and flowering out, those will be the ones that you want to watch. And so as we progress though into next week, cold does return. It looks like we'll have intermittent freezes, but nothing too terrible. But we could see another cold front. We're not out of the woods just yet. Let's compare this with what the European model is showing here now. So European model is showing similar temperatures. I believe this. I don't think it runs out as far as we need it to go. Yeah, so Saturday night, this is the 6Z. It only goes out for 90 hours. So let's show you the 0Z and what it shows. 5 a.m. Sunday morning. So 15 degrees. So there's some pretty good agreements that low to mid-teens will be likely around western North Carolina Sunday morning. That front moves in Saturday around 10. Probably, these temperatures reflect the previous 3 hours. So probably around, I'm going to say the front moves in. Snow is going to begin, I think, probably around 2 or 3 a.m., maybe earlier than that around western North Carolina. But those real cold temperatures whisk through, and then we'll see that backside moisture push through as well. And, accumulating snowfall will be possible. Let's talk about that just a little bit. I'll show you what the models are showing. Take these with a grain of salt. Pretty far out still with this system. But we do have some snowfall totals that are showing up, a couple inches around the Asheville area, and more as you travel closer to the North Carolina-Tennessee border. We'll continue to watch this, and these northwest flow pushes are a little bit difficult to forecast. You guys remember the one that we had last month? It was early last month, I believe. At the end of January, and that flow just kind of pushed into certain areas, and we didn't really get the best idea until about 2 days before. So you got to bear with me. I'll refine the my forecast, and we'll put together a forecast map for this one, and just kind of give you my thoughts on. I think this is probably the last hurrah for snow, at least accumulating snow around western North Carolina this winter, or for until we get into October, November type months of this year. But it does seem to have a good bit of wind push with it. The cold temperatures will be there for those streamers to get out of the mountains. The winds will be there, not as high as gust of, from what I'm seeing, as what we saw back in late January, but it does still look to be the possibility of that type spillover effect happening. So I've got my eye on this, and I'm going to keep you guys as updated as I can. I've got several things that I'm juggling with work, and but going to let you guys know. I'll do another update tomorrow, so check back soon. And if you're interested in that live camera and just want to know if you've got a business that you think could really benefit from, we reach around 1 million folks or more a year. Those cameras do, so significant viewage on them. So just give me an email, hunter@AshevilleWX.com. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and at HVWard, and Instagram at AVLWX. Check back soon. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for joining me.